Minasan, konnichiwa, it's Sensei here, and this is the way I'm going to be teaching you your hiragana for the next few weeks. So, with this PowerPoint, I am going to be teaching you the first 10 hiragana, so a, I, u, e, o, and ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. So this is the hiragana chart. You can see all the hiragana letters on the left-hand side are the basic characters, and the characters on the right have 1010, which are the little dashes, or maru, and that only goes on the H line. And they change the sounds of the hiragana. And then down the bottom, you can see there are glides, or sometimes I call them blends, which have a big hiragana and a small hiragana, and they blend together to make a new sound. So the hiragana that we're going to start with today is the first row, a, I, u, e, o. You can see the circle around those. And we'll start with the first one. So this is a for an antenna is up on the roof. So if you look at closely, it looks like an antenna with a coil up on a roof. The other one that I often teach children is that it is a fish swimming around, across. So the sound a. You might be able to see the fish shape swimming around the cross. This is I for two eels swimming along. The other one you may have heard me say is two its at the end of Hawaii. So there are two I's at the end of Hawaii with dots on top. This one doesn't have the dots, but we know it makes the sound I. We've then got u, somebody trying to pick something up and saying, ooh, this is heavy, with their arched back. Alternatively, it could be an old lady walking along with her arched back and her walking stick, and something's dropped and hit her on the back, a branch of a tree, and she says, ooh, as she gets hit. This is e, I have to exercise. So e is for exercise with a person's headband, their arm outstretched, and their legs running along. The other one you may have heard me say is an H for horse with two extra lines. So if you watch the animation, it's one extra line, two extra lines, and the H. So E for extra lines on an H. This is O for on the green. So if you're playing golf, you have to try and get the golf ball on the green. You've got the pin and the flag, and the golf ball trying to land on the green. So this one always makes the sound O. O for on the green. Our next lot of letters are ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. And you can see the circle around them. Now just with ki, you need to be careful because the handwritten ki looks like this. But if you type it, or if it's ever printed, it's often joined. So that is the same character, it's just got the loop at the bottom joined together. So we've got ka here for the first one. So ka is a kite flying in the sky. So if you can imagine a kite flying in the sky. The other one that I say is a person doing a cartwheel. So you've got their arms outstretched, one leg on the ground, one leg in the air, and they're attempting to do a cartwheel. This is ki for an old-fashioned key unlocking a door. So if you can imagine an old key trying to unlock the door, so ki. This is ku. We say here comes the cuckoo bird with its beak. Or you could say here is the kookaburra's beak. The next one is ke for a keg of beer. As you can see, it's a barrel with the metal rings around it holding the keg together. So this is one side, the barrel, one side of the barrel, the metal ring, and the other side of the barrel. So ke for keg. This is ko for an apple core. So we have the top of the apple and the bottom of the apple, and if you can imagine the core in the middle, the other way we can say it is the top and the bottom of a ko for cotton ball. Or the other one, there is three for this one, we have ko for coin, the top and the bottom of a coin. So ko. So now it's your time to try. I want you to look at page 3 in your hiragana booklets using lead pencil. I'd like you to try and write the first 10 hiragana as accurately as you can, and perhaps circle the neatest one in any colour that you like that you think is your very best one. At the bottom, you'll see there are 8 questions. You can try this quiz, and what you're supposed to do is have a go at writing those words just in hiragana only. And just be aware, if there's ever an o with a line above it, it just represents 2 o's, so you have to write that hiragana twice. Your next lesson will be on Education Perfect, so you can do that at your leisure when it's suitable for you. There'll be a task on a, I, u, e, o and ka, ki, ku, ke, ko for you to complete. So good luck, minasan, and mata raishu. See you next week.